So we're going to be going up down the coast trying to find a NPC hood for the moment. So let's see if we can find one of those. I'm not sure kind of how loud the keyboard and all that will be, how much background noise you'll hear in this recording, simply because it's my first time using OBS for a non-live stream, which means I'm not entirely sure how loud everything will sound in the background. Also, I'm not too worried about showing you that code lock one because it's not even the password it will be in the future, but at the same time you can't even access it, so yeah. So yeah, as long as the boat hasn't despawned, then yeah, we're going to be taking the boat down to just down the coast, see if we can maybe go to the lumber mill, find some well, find an NBC hood. If not, then I'm not exactly too sure. We'll have to go with the flow for the video if I can't find that. So yeah. Well, I feel like they released a different colour NBC gear once upon a time. There was like another colour. Was it just me? Oh, that should do. So yeah, we're going there quite unarmed. We just got Pioneer M16. Nothing too fancy. This is the loadout. So assault vest, utility backpack, and then we got MC jacket, 4 filters, bandage, the antidote, 2 drinks. I'll probably eat these on the way, and just a few mags for the M16. I didn't bring Pioneer mags. That's right. I don't really plan on keeping Pioneer anyway. So yeah. I only have it with me for the sake of just having a gun. So oh, there's a lot of zombies coming in. So also still looking for a sledgehammer. I did a live stream last night and a lot of it was, okay, the boat's still there. A lot of it was just trying to find a sledgehammer. I actually didn't check if all the rest of our loot is still in the server, because we were having issues with like the gun locker kits and all that from the much stuff pack mod. We was having an issue with that. They just kept all despawning, but I'm pretty sure it was just my incompetence that was the issue, not putting something in. So yeah, but we should just check that was all working, because I'm still not 100% sure if it is. I'm just going to quickly see if there's a sledgehammer on the base. No, I don't believe so. Okay, let's get into one of the boats. Go from there. I was originally just going to start using that boat because for some reason that one's got engine damage, but we're just going to take this one. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's nearly out of fuel, so that's why I brought this along. I'm not sure how much this will fill it up by. But yeah, so I don't want to be, you know, doing a massive long video. Oh, this one has now got the engine damage, so I need to figure out what triggers that. But yeah, so it's not going to be like the world's longest video or anything. Yeah, just see. I definitely can't want to use these boats and travel things. I also did have a pipe wrench trying to fix the engines, just to see if that will help with it. I don't know if the engine's damaged due to the boat's lifetimes or whatever. I'm not entirely sure. I think we guys don't know. Yeah, so these are still something I'm very kind of new to in this game. You know, I've been playing DayZ for years and years, but something like a boat. So I didn't play this game for a year because I had so many issues with it. I bent it off. I was just like, not in the mood for DayZ anymore till we decided to get PC server. So yeah, but I had a weird issue with console. It was desyncing me out of the server constantly, and then I couldn't even load into the server, which isn't a fun issue at all. Like, that sucks because you just want to crack on with the game. You're modding the server and you want to see, you know, everything you've built and all that, and you just can't get into the server. And of course, like, you don't instantly just give up. You try different fixes and go, oh well, I'll give it a little bit of time. Then it gets to the point where the server stays up and nobody's blazing it. So yeah, we got rid of that Xbox server. We got PC server, but I didn't mod it or anything, or I didn't even touch it, which was, you know, a bad move on my behalf. But yeah, we're here. This server is probably one of the most kind of built servers I've ever done. You know, there's quite a few modded locations. Everything should be looking quite good. Yeah, so it's still quite a long way to go. You know, I want this server looking really good, really nice. Ideally, you know, stream and record more DayZ, and that should mean maybe building up a bit of a community, just people who want to join the server. At the moment, it's just PvE. There's no like kind of rules against, like, you're not going to be able to find any rules or whatever, so I won't say anything about, oh, no base raid and no this and no that, because yeah, we've only ever had like a few people in the server at a time with us. So yeah, I accidentally killed my teammate, actually the server owner, and yeah, well, as he respawned at Electro, I managed to find a random player that was in the server. So yeah, but of course PvE, I'm gonna shoot a guy. So yeah, because you do spawn in with a loadout as well. It's the first ever time we've had loadouts as well. So as I say, this is a first for a lot of things. First ever mods, because now we're on PC. You know, we've both had PCs for years, but it's the first time I've ever gone, right, let's go get a PC DayZ server. Yeah. So I actually didn't realise kind of, like, you know, it's going to be a lot quicker than walking, of course, but it does take actually a fair bit of time on the boat, doesn't it? So I'm trying to think, maybe churn. I don't know, like, of course I don't want to cut things short, but at the same time, how long does everybody want to watch me sit in a boat for, you know? Like, if I can maybe then do some off kind of recording, looting, maybe try and find the hood, then keep up this side of the map and keep going further up, then potentially, you know, it means that when I get to the boat, you know, the gas zone one, then I'll be nice and close to it, and it's not going to be a long trip. So, otherwise this video is going to be called Boat Simulator. Yeah. The boats handle alright, to be fair. I don't mind too much. I don't know. They work, right? It's not that, like, it's not cars. It's not doing DayZ stuff. It's working well. But I heard that for cars, they might be looking at adding in the armor forger handling line. I'm not entirely sure how true that is, but potentially, yeah. Which, you know, I play a lot of armor forger, and I know that handling line is fairly decent. Should we just park in there? Right, I guess we're going to stop at churn. I don't know. I actually kind of prefer lumber mill though, if I'm being honest, like, for being able to go and loot. Also, do I trust my boat here? I might go park it on the back of this little island here. Oh god, that wasn't great. And here's where you tell I've never really used the boats much. Well, I've probably got like 5 minutes with a boat. Can you just park them up on the dock, or is that broken? Like, if I do that, will just kill my boat off quicker than not doing that. Okay, maybe I can try and get some more fuel for it. Right. I guess, yeah. This video is either going to be Boat Simulator or Cherno Boat Raid. I would have gone over there, but as I say, it's the issue of, like, if somebody else does hop on the server and they go, oh, a boat, then, you know, they're going to take the boat. I don't blame them, but, yeah. Right, so yeah, we do need a NBC hood, which I know that the kind of hostel bit is on the other side of town, so it's going to be a long old walk. Oh, actually going to be a run. It won't be too bad, because we've got the unlimited sprinting. So, yeah, we do also have some boosted loot, let me show you. But, well, this house better be a good example. it's not a great example, but you know, there's stuff. There's at least more food than a normal server. But yeah, so I didn't want it so like, you know, an M4 will spawn in like Cherno, like you'd have 20 M4s in one building. Very much played a lot of those servers, and you know, I don't want there to be like as big of a survival kind of role in this server. You know, like food and drink, you will find it, but yeah, I just don't want the loot to be like M4, M4, M4. I'm not even going to bother picking those up. So, yeah, that's why, yes, the loot is boosted. No, it's not like boosted to the sense of, or not even to the sense, but to the point of where like you're going to find M4 in every building, because, yeah, that just takes away kind of people needing to really progress much and like go up the map. You know, which, talking from experience from some of the other servers I've played, like, you know, as soon as I find like an M4 and a building at Cherno, like, you don't really have anywhere to go, because there's no really, like, progression from there, right? You're not as desired to go, oh, well, I want to go loot the military base, because I want to go get maybe this or that, but there's none of that, because, yeah, you've got everything you need off the bat. So, yeah, anyway, we do have boosted loot. I have turned it up quite a bit, but yeah, quite a bit, he says, as there's like 3 or 4 power generators in there. Then it just, you know, at least like you're gonna want to maybe build a base a bit more on this server instead, because you're like, oh well, there's loads of stuff here, like there's loads of power generators and lights, like I can build a really good base here. So, you know, it's kind of not dictating the way that you play the game, but it's also trying to maybe like go, okay, well, you know, it's not going to be like all out PvP all the time. It's not, you know, it might have PvP weekends or events or whatever, but you know, it is just genuinely quite a nice, relaxed, you know, go build a base, go have fun. So I do heal those zombies. I doubt I'm actually going to find what I need in here, but I know the one in Lumber Mill, because it's right next to that hospital. It does spawn the NPC gear, but yeah, okay. Potentially not here though. I really want to see if I can make that jump. Alright, I can make that. Ah, there might be then, because I'm guessing there's no way I can drag his hat off, can I? So, oh, that was horrible. Okay, so there might be some sort of chance here. If there's an NPC zombie then. I know some people probably like, reload your bloody gun, but I don't mind just clearing out this mag, you know. If I was in a PvP situation, I'd go, yeah, I'm just gonna have a full mag, but I'm not. I'm just in a PvE situation. I don't plan on really fighting too many zombies. So, yeah. Okay, so this should still be spawning in, like, hospital loot, or maybe not hospital loot, but okay, no, it hasn't given me anything I need. Alright, so let's head on over. Is this close enough, would you say, to the radius of, no. I'm trying to think, because of course, you know, there's going to be a radius around that where certain loot spawns there, right? But, anyway, we progress. So, last night I was having like a massive issue with too many zombies, like, to the point where it's just zombie after zombie. But it's being better tonight. Okay, so Spark plug battery. So, right, with the cars in the server, they should be spawning in full. I don't know, because I'm individually doing the code myself for the cars. I I know that not everything got done, but I feel like most cars should be spawning in full. But I don't know. I can check on the Gunsers because I know that at least that car was spawning majority full. So maybe oh, I believe the hostel should be just down here. Oh shit. Alright, you know what, I'm just gonna get in this car quick. Oh, there's a lot of zombies. Why is this one that was there? Right, the hospital. That is it, just down here. I kind of lost my bearings for a second. Yeah, there it is. You also probably noticed that once I'm done kind of with this mag, I'll probably just keep it on the floor, not take up any storage. Yeah, simply with the base that I'm running, I don't need these mags. Because, you know, of course we're operating out of a admin base at the moment. We are going to build like a non-admin base kind of, you know. Anything that goes in it is going to have to be legit loot. I'm going to whack that on just for a bit of a warmth at the moment. Actually, no, my character's fairly warm. I'm surprised, because that's only low. Maybe the police stuff is worse installation, like the worst stuff, because I feel like I'm constantly cold with the police outfits on. Whereas I don't actually think my character's too bad with this. But yeah, we'll keep Bagclive on just for some heat. You know what? I take these, and there's a reason. Basically, my reason for taking radios is it then just saves up storage for putting like batteries in. And I know like batteries are only one, but still, I just take them and use them as a battery storage. Which, yeah, say what you will, but yeah, I don't mind doing it. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and juke you into here. No, oh, I missed that. I absolutely fumbled that. I don't feel like any kind of hostile loot is spawning in now. Like the loot that should be here, I can't see it. So I don't know if that's something to do where, of course, the loot's been boosted and all that, and now like it's not spawning in right. But yeah, this could be problematic because, as I say, this is kind of the search and hunt for a NPC hood. IJ, I don't really care about you. You know what? Spare bandages never hurt. There's more zombies around here, as always. Why not? This should hypothetically. There you go. Look, now that's spawning in like nurse stuff, which of course is fine. I'm gonna take that because if I can find out that I've got O negative blood, then I just never let this character die. Then I say that and instantly die. So we got one guy here. I think he's in there. Okay, so NBC hood. Can we find it? I don't reckon we will. I think if I went to Lumber Mill, I'd have a real good chance. Oh, okay. You know what? NBC respirator. At least, well, not an NBC, but you know the respirator. At least we're finding stuff that is related to going into a gas zone, I guess. So, yeah. Alright. If it's not, I told you he'd be in there. Oh, bye then. But yeah, if I can't find it, then I've made a valiant search for it. Lockpick, I do. Well, it won't do. That's not exactly what I need, but it's something, and it's something that actually will end up being. Yeah, I was right. Yellow is the other NPC colour. Oh, I don't know why I forgot that the yellow stuff existed. Right. I believe that's kind of it then for places here to loot for NPC gear, right? Is there any chance that maybe those houses will have some sort of, will they be affected by the hostile loot spawn? That's the only last chance I have, is to think, okay, well, the search radius or the loot radius potentially might say that these will spawn in with some hostile loot. So yeah, I mean, technically, bandages, hostile loot. Oh, you actually kind of scared me. I knew you were still pissed off at me, but I'm guessing you won't have anything. You got a bandage. So, I don't need the mags. No, but I never really see this pistol much, the P1. So, let's take it. Not actually going to keep it, but I can fire a few shots off. I don't even know if I've ever used one, so just be quite interested to hold it for a minute and see. Right, I reckon. Where did these ones go? Like, I don't know. I didn't know if they were like being nice, because of course they've reduced our inventory space, which last time I played this game, filled backpacks were still like 90 storage, so that was a bit of a shock. Right, so the Cherno boat raid, sort of unsuccessful. Not really found what we needed. Okay, you guys are gonna have to run now. Okay, so yeah, couldn't find what I needed, which isn't always great. Oh, I could have parked the boat up down here. Oh, could I? Yeah, because you can go. Yeah, actually could have. Okay, so yeah, a little bit gutting that we couldn't find what we wanted. I don't really think there's anywhere else to look in Cherno for what I want, which means, yeah, I know, you're a zombie, you don't like me, we're not supposed to be friends. So yeah, I don't know where to go from here apart from to get back to the boat in any episode, so yeah, let's do that. Sorry, I know these videos are very kind of like uncoordinated. I think as I had this massive plan in my head, like we're gonna go to the what's the boat name? I've got it like on my tongue, but I can't say it. I don't. But that is my plan: is to get to the boat and just do a bit of a video there. Come in by the sea, go have a little loot. As I say, I mean, don't need the loot, but I just want to. I want to kind of build up this building. I know it's quite weird, right, to say I want to build up that building, but it's actually quite like a nice open floor plan. I'm not sure you'd be able to do too much with it, but at the same time, I don't know. I've never based in here. It's a different building to something I've ever based in before, whereas it's always, a building like that or a building like that. Or the prison, like the prison's the one I've done loads in both official and community. I remember doing it on official and you'd have to swim over every time. There was a time where you could drive like cars and all that there. You just used to like drive underwater and it was a bit jank, but it worked and it was quite nice to be able to have, cars there, right? Like, you can drive all your loot over and it worked, but it wasn't legit, of course. But yeah, and also boats are nice. But yeah, having the addition of a bridge, being able to mod in a bridge, is really good because it means that we can really use the prison. But yeah, I don't know. I just I don't know. I'm tired. That's all I know. Yeah, it's my mum's birthday, so when she leaving for work, I of course had to say happy birthday, but I didn't go to bed till late last night, so yeah, up at what, like 20 to 7, few hours sleep. Yeah, and that's also kind of why I thought I'd try and record a video now, because as I say, we don't have loads and loads of people like playing in our server yet, but at the same time, like we do have the odd few, and it's just nice to kind of be able to go, alright, well, I'm going to record now, seeing as, can you not store anything in the boat? I'm alright with that, but damn. Okay, so that's going to be this video. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I guess until the next one. I'm sorry that it's been a bit unorganised. As I said, didn't really have a plan. Well, I don't know. I had a plan, and then I realised that I couldn't use that plan simply because of yeah, okay, the engine's still the same, bad nick. But yeah, because I lacked the MVC hood. But you know, I could just go into the editor, as I say, and go get a hood. But where's the fun in that? And also, I can't be bothered. I hate going into that DayZ editor sometimes. It just, yeah. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Sorry that it's been a bit of a disaster of an episode. It's one of those things where you're like, do I even want to upload it? But yeah, we're gonna get some DayZ content out there anyway. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Much appreciated.